Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I am excited about tomorrow's drop for one reason, and you see him right there on screen. Dark Matter Rick Smits. That is an exciting card to be adding to the game. He could wind up being the best attainable center in the game. I think it is completely possible. He's also going to be power forward eligible, which is a big deal because at the end of the day, in end-game my team, height is so important. And Rick Smits is a guy who has been elite in my team before as a Dark Matter and has the potential to be exactly that again. And he should be relatively common tomorrow, which I would think would make him not absurdly ridiculously expensive. He's not going to be a million MT like Taco is, I would assume. And he should be relatively attainable and very, very good. So that is a very exciting card to see coming tomorrow. We're additionally getting Invincible Shawn Kemp, 100 overall John Stockton, and Dark Matter Mike Conley. So we'll break all that down in this video. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm uploading every single day, multiple videos a day, tons of consistent content, and I'm sick right now, but we're doing it anyway. So really appreciate y'all's support. Without further ado, let's get into it. So Invincible Shawn Kemp is an exciting, interesting card in his own right. If he has the right animations, the right jump shot, he's a dog as well because he's 6'10". An Invincible 6'10" small forward would be an elite level card. Just kind of like Kevin McHale. Rick Smits, really, really good. Mike Conley, John Stockton. I mean, let's be honest. Are people really going to be excited for either of those cards? I don't think so. That being said, I guess we'll start with the less exciting ones because we'll just get through them quickly and then we can talk about the guys who are really going to be good. John Stockton, let's be completely realistic with ourselves here. He's only had a card, his highest card's Pink Diamond this year. He's never good at this point in the year. He's a 6'1" point guard. He's going to have awesome stats and probably awesome badges and probably awesome animations. And it's not going to matter. He's a 6'1" point guard. It's to 2KDB for whatever reason isn't loading him right now. There we go. There he is. And I just honestly don't even really care. We could not even look at this card. He already had great stats in most areas, 3-ball speed, perimeter defense, stuff like that on his last card, but he could have every single stat on 99, every single badge on legend, and I'm still not using him. You know what I mean? He could be a GOAT John Stockton. He's not a card that people are realistically going to use in their lineup at this point in the year as a 6'1" point guard. That's kind of a no-brainer. Mike Conley, I mean, he had a decent card earlier this year in his Galaxy Opal, which I actually thought was pretty okay in Season 2, this card. Again, probably will have great stats and great badges, and his jumper is good, and I'm sure he'll have great sigs. He already has Garland Dribble Style. I'm sure he'll get great sigs. I'm sure he'll get Pro 2 Fade. He'll be a very good card, but again, he's 6'1". His player build is bigger than John Stockton's is, but he's still a undersized, underwhelming point guard at this point in the year, which is, at the end of the day, okay. You know what I mean? As long as we have a card like Rick Smits in the drop, I don't really care if the other cards aren't that exciting, is the honest truth. So Stockton and Conley, yeah, you can probably overlook them. That's fine, though. Rick Smits, let's talk about him, and then we'll talk about Kemp here in a second as well. Rick Smits has not had an elite level card since 2K23, which is this Dark Matter right here. I believe 2K24, 2K didn't have his rights at all, I guess, or something, or he didn't get a card. In 2K25, he got one card, which is this Season 3 card, had 55 speed, 26 3-ball on his diamond. Now, I'm hoping that he's like 86 to 88 speed. That might be a little wishful thinking. I understand that. We got May 19th of 2K23, a 7'4", 7'7" wingspan Rick Smits who had 81 speed, 81 excel, which is not awful. I think this card coming out about a month later, June 17th versus May 19th, maybe he's slightly better statistically than this card. Maybe we get 87 3-ball, 85 speed or something like that. I would be completely fine with that. This card should be really, really good. He's going to have basically 99 standing. He'll be an incredible defender, and he'll be very, solidly athletic as well. We'll see what the agility is. His lateral quickness on this card was 88, which is basically what agility is now. If he has like a 90 agility, that is plenty. You know what I mean? He could have 83 speed or whatever. He could have 81 speed. If he has 90 agility and 90 perimeter or close to it, he is going to be plenty good enough to be an elite level Dark Matter big, and his versatility, being able to play power forward or center, is a big deal. He had KCP based Dario Saric upper in 2K23, which was actually really good. Try to see what jumper he had in 2K25. Same jumper. Oh my goodness. So they don't even have to change his jumper. I literally don't think 2K has to change his jumper at all. So that's fire. Do I have him? I'm just checking my collection real quickly to see if I have that card on this account. I do not. Okay, I'm actually gonna back up real quickly. I just want to see Rick Smits' jumper, just show it to y'all real quickly. He should be on all-time Pacers, so I'm pulling it up right now. Y'all give me 1 second. Speaking of the Pacers, I still hope they win the finals. They got a real chance. Game 5 is tonight. Who do y'all think is gonna win? Is he on this team? He is. All right, perfect. Let's take a look at Rick Smits' jumper real quickly, and then we'll talk about Shawn Kemp as well. But Rick Smits is just such an exciting card because look how big he is. He's 7'4". He's got that mullet. The mullet's kind of funny too, but look how big he is. And then look at that shot. I get it. This is normal release timing, so it doesn't look super fast, but it is absolutely buttery smooth. KCP base is one of the better bases in the game. Same exact base that Jack Sigma has. I know he's got like a 25 3 ball on this card, so I'm not greening with him in freestyle, but y'all can see on normal timing, it's smooth and easy. On very quick, that's an awesome jumper. 2K doesn't have to change the jumper at all for it to be one of the best big man jumpers, especially among guys of this size. So, yeah, that being said, let's see what we're looking at here in terms of the upper real quickly. Dario Saric upper. Oh, he literally has Jack Sigma's jumper. There you go. So yeah, you're getting a 7'4" Jack Sigma. That's an incredible, incredible card. He is going to be an absolute monster. And then Shawn Kemp, 6'10" small forward, should be really good too. The question with Kemp will be jump shot. His jumper on his Dark Matter is not very good, but I would assume he does probably get a changed jump shot on this Invincible, kind of like Kevin McHale did, kind of like most Invincibles except for Derrick Rose, with mediocre jumpers have done. Why Derrick Rose hasn't, I truly don't know why he didn't, but this Romeo Langford base is decent, but the Malachi Flynn upper is not bad either. It doesn't combine as well this year though. I don't think the Langford base in general is as good this year, and the jumper did not flow at all on this card. In all honesty, it wasn't good. And I mean, he's 6'10" with 7'1" wingspan, so he's got the size of a very viable, very, very good card. But I don't know if he's actually going to. It's all going to be animation based, you know what I mean? And he realistically could be very similar to a Kevin McHale, not quite as good of a wingspan, but another big, switchable, athletic, versatile small forward who can guard the Giannis's and the KGs and the most expensive, very best small forwards in the game at a very high level, super switchable, can guard tall, glitchy point guards if you need him to. Like, this could be a really, really great card, and he probably will be. And again, if he's a million MT or so, he could be a really nice pickup for a lot of people's teams, kind of like Kevin McHale is from last week. So that's how I look at this drop. I think it's a very, very good one for sure. I'm excited about this content, and I think it's going to be pretty darn solid. So we will see how good this Smits card is. I hope he's at least got, if his stats are at least as good as they were on his 2K23 Dark Matter, which they should be, he will be a spectacular card. Plain and simple. And obviously, I do think Hibbert will be really good too. But Kemp will be really good as well. But he's going to be more expensive. Smits could also wind up being like 300K very easily. Wouldn't surprise me at all. And that would be spectacular too. So with that being said, I don't got anything else to add for this video. Y'all let me know how y'all are feeling about tomorrow's drop. I'm excited. I am. And I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.